Coming to you from the Safe Space Studios, I'm Brodor, and this is a Why We Game editorial report. Whether you call it representation, or fan service, or pandering, I have to tell you, I'm a big fan. Some time ago, I read the book Ready Player One. No, I didn't see the film. I still sometimes make good decisions, but I love that book because that book said, hey, do you like this thing? We like this thing too. I mean, it was unabashed fan service. And I have friends who really dislike the book for exactly that reason. But for me, I don't know, I felt spoken to. I felt involved. I felt like the person writing the book loves Rush as much as I do, and that even if no other audience member got it in the grotto when he finds the second key, I just adore that kind of stuff. I want to feel a part of things, and whether it is mercenary or deliberately calculated, I frankly don't care. I want out of my entertainment what I want, and I'm a big believer in, give the people what they want. And so recently at my role-playing game table, I have put forth a really conscious effort to have representation. Now, before you tune out, this is not a virtue signal. I'm not gonna go down that road, but I guess, let me put it to you this way. I get up really early in the morning and I watch a lot of horror movies and horror TV shows and shorts and stuff. And I watched all of the CW two-sentence horror stories. And there are very few white people in the show, and the white people that are in the show are oftentimes not really the best stand-up people. Now, did I take that as an attack? Well, no, because I am wise enough to, as I'm watching it and really enjoying the stories and the acting and the exposure to all these different monsters and horror story ideas and concepts that I wasn't familiar with, I thought, well, gosh, if I was any one of these other people who are being represented, it would be nice to see me on the show, right? So I guess, I get it to a degree, and so I wanted my players to feel that way. I mean, I've got somebody at my table who is not, well, a cracker. I have somebody at my table who was not born with a Y chromosome. And even though I don't know how I'm going to fit Futanari into my 1953 Miskatonic University Cthulhu game, I've got some people with some interesting sexual preferences that I had not been exposed to in the past. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I have, through the course of my current game, made sure that there are people who are women in positions of authority at the university and teachers, but also villains, and that there are people, from different continents and of different cultural backgrounds and different colors that are at the table as well. And even on my vision board, I made sure that there were plenty of women and people of color so that two particular individuals at my table didn't feel like they were left out. And for a game about the 1950s, it wasn't as easy as I would have liked. But I guess the point is that yes, I'm paying fan service. Yes, I am deliberately pandering to individuals at my table. But I don't care because they're seeing themselves in the game world, and I really honestly think that it has informed their enjoyment of the game and certainly deepened their level of immersion and involvement in the game. So I gotta tell you, give a shit what people are calling it. I want people to do it for me, and I'm gonna keep doing it for my friends.